Hey guys, what's up? So today's video is on this look that I have on right here. I used the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, volume 2, to create this look. This is kind of my go-to neutral look using the palette. So it's nice and shimmery and glittery and just neutral tones and flirty, fluttery lashes. These are some of my favorite lashes. So please be sure to like and subscribe before you leave. And if you would like to see how I got this look using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Volume 2 palette, then just keep on watching. Alright, you guys. So I'm going to take my Morphe M441 and I'm going to jump in with the shade Perfectionist, which is that one right there. And I did already prime my eyes with my P. Louise eye base. And then I will say, if you see me looking in that direction at all, that is where my monitor is, so I do apologize, but I will be looking over there frequently to just try to make sure I'm staying in focus. And then I do already have on all of my other face makeup and everything else, so I will have all of that in the description box down below on this video if you're curious what else I have on my face and my lip color and everything like that. So I'm just using circular motions as well as windshield wiper motions to just really buff this in the crease, and this is going to work as our transition shade just for everything to blend into. My nose is already starting to run. And by the way, I have like some weird thing going on my neck. I'm really annoyed. So I love the Loving Tan Gradual Tanners. I started using them right around the holidays, and I am completely obsessed with them, and I was using them at least once a week, sometimes even more than that, for a while, and then I got sick, and I honestly, when did I get sick? Like right at the end of January maybe? Yeah, I think it was probably right around the end of January, and ever since then, ever since I got sick, every time I apply this tanner, I get a weird reaction right here on my neck, and it's the same spot of my neck. So I don't know whether it's just my immune system is still not like where it needs to be, and that's why I keep getting a reaction, but it's weird, it's annoying the hell out of me, but just kind of ignore that. It's just red, and yeah, it's so weird. It doesn't hurt, but it's like, it feels like alligator skin. It's bizarre. Okay. Moving on to the makeup, I'm using my JH33, and I'm going to go in with the shade Comfort Zone, which is that one right there. Okay, so I'm going to start this right out here on the outer half of the eye, and then kind of sweeping this into the crease. And then I'm going to kind of turn the brush sideways and blend through the crease with windshield wiper motions. So moving the brush sideways like this is making it that it's going to bring that shadow out and up, instead of just directly in the crease. Then I'm going to put some of that Comfort Zone on the tip of the brush and just sweep this along my lower lashes. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. So again, placing this on the outer half and then just slightly kind of sweeping through the crease. So I do keep it on that dense part right here as I'm putting it in the crease, and then I'll kind of wipe off the excess, and then I turn it sideways so I got the fluffier side, and then I use windshield wiper motions with this side of the brush through the crease to just buff out any harsh lines, and then I will go in with some circular motions if need be. So the difference between the circular motions and the windshield wiper motions is the windshield wiper motions are usually buffing it out kind of all over the place, whereas and it's really going to diffuse that line, whereas the circular motions is you want to diffuse it, but you want to keep the product kind of where it is. You don't want to move it around quite as much. So there is the difference between the two, and I really think using a combination of both is how you're going to get like that perfect blend. So again, I'm just taking this on the lower lashes using that same brush. Okay, and then now I'm going to take the shade G Money, which is, whoops, I just stuck my finger in it. That one right there. Get that off my finger. Oh. Okay. And I'm using this exact same brush. And we're doing kind of the same pattern. We're just layering shadows on top of each other to really build some depth into the shadow. And then again, using the tip of the brush with that same G Money shade, I'm gonna sweep this along the lower lashes. And I'm doing it like this versus using a pencil brush because I want it to be nice and soft for this look today. I don't want anything crazy today. Alright, now I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. Alright, so now I'm grabbing my MAC 242 brush and I'm going to take the shade Bougie, which is that one right there. And I am going to be spritzing my brush with some MAC Fix Plus with this shade. Alright, and this is going on the ball of the eye right here. And then I'm just kind of like tapping and lightly dragging to just blend into those mattes. And then I am going to wipe off that brush and I'm going to show you what shade I'm going to use really quick. So I'm going to use Ride or Diamonds, which is that one right there. But I am showing you first because I'm going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, which I have some of it on the front of it. But I'm going to use this and put this on the inner corners of the eye. I'm going to do this to... I think the Ride or Diamond shade sticks really well using a glitter glue beforehand. So that's what I am going to do. So you want to do one eye at a time with this glitter glue because how it's best used is when it is still tacky. So keep it tacky and then go and put your shadow or your glitter or whatever it is that you're working with to get it to stick really well. Put that on while the glitter glue is still tacky. That's how you're going to get the best result. Just like that. Alright, so now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. Okay. So I'm just putting this on the inner corner of the eye. Just pressing this all in. Back in with Ride or Diamonds in this inner third of the eye. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab that Jade 33 brush that I was using just to lightly buff over, just make sure that there are no harsh lines, and everything looks nice and seamless and blended. Okay, so now for my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Beaming Highlight in the shade Extra. And that is just because there's not a shade like this in the palette. There is a matte white highlight, and then the other one is like a white but like with a pinky reflect, which I love. But for this look, it just, neither of them are what I want. So I'm using this instead. This is actually, I don't really use this on its own on the face very often. I might use it as like a topper, but for the most part, I think I use it for highlighting the inner corner and the under eye. Not the under eye, the inner corner and the under the brow is what I meant. Okay, so just like that. So now I'm going to go apply lashes really quick. The lashes I'm going to be using today are the Velour Wispy Sweet Nothing lashes. So I'm going to go do that and I will be right back. Alright you guys, that is it for this makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye!